Mr. President, I rise today to underscore a crucial challenge facing our nation. 14 million Americans are looking for work. 6 million have been unemployed for more than 6 months, and the average length of unemployment is 40 weeks, the longest average in more than 60 years. These are dire circumstances. They must be changed, and we know how to do it. We know how to address our immediate unemployment crisis. We must enact policies that will put Americans back to work and strengthen our economy. And Congress can start by passing the Americans Jobs Act. The American Jobs Act is a blueprint for boosting our economy. It contains policies that most Americans and virtually all economists agree government should do in order to help our economy grow. It would provide relief to the middle class. It would help small businesses grow and hire. It would invest in our nation's bridges and roads and schools, help stabilize our housing market, and provide aid to states so that teachers and first responders can stay on their jobs. Instead of bringing forth or supporting issues that will actually put Americans to work, my colleagues on this side just want to reframe the issue. They want to talk about burdensome regulations. And this argument doesn't stand up also. Let me conclude by making a point which I think is very important, because this notion of just simply striking away all the regulations and we'll have this miraculous growth in employment is not substantiated by careful analysis. Since 2007, the Bureau of Labor Statistics has tracked reasons behind mass layoffs. Let's reduce our employment force. Among the reasons an employer can cite for layoffs is, quote, government regulation. The data shows that government regulation accounted for a minuscule 0.2% of layoffs. These are the managers and leaders of these companies checking the box as to what's causing them to lay off people. Instead, employers cite a lack of demand as a reason for 39% of the layoffs from 2008 to 2010. Indeed, if regulations are driving unemployment, you would expect to see job losses and high employment rates in sectors of the economy where regulation has increased, like the financial service sector. However, in the financial service sector, the unemployment rate is much lower than the national average. In fact, it's at 5.8%. And meanwhile, domestic financial firms have posted extraordinary record profits in the first 2 quarters of 2011. And so this notion that wiping away regulations is going to miraculously solve our problems is not substantiated by the evidence that we are collecting. What we need to do is put people back to work. The programs in the American Jobs Act will do that. Mr. President, I would hope that that would be recognized, accepted, and we could move quickly to pass it. And with that, Mr. President, I would yield the floor.